Hello and welcome to Fix It Friday, where throughout the week I have taken down all of my eBay listings that have had 0 views in the last 30 days, and we're going to go through them together and see if there's some way for me to fix it to get it sold, either by promoting it, cross-posting it, seeing if I need to take 2 new pictures, or maybe just messing with the title and the amount of money I'm charging. You know, there's options. So I'm going to scoot over here and we're going to go look at them together. I have 25 items for us to look at, starting with this vintage 80s piece. I'm modeling it, so I don't need Karen for it, so that just needs to make sure it's cross-posted everywhere. This pair of high-rise denim, I'm gonna cross-post it and hope for the best. I mean, we are coming up on festival season, and I think after this festival season, if it comes up again on Fix It Friday, I might just take it to Plato's Closet and see if they'll take it, because I've had this for a while. And I also have modeled these, but I'm not going to show those pictures because I have learned not to, thanks to Facebook Marketplace. But that is another video. So this is a Madewell piece. It's already on Karen. I think I just need to cross-post this because this is only on eBay. So we'll cross-post it and see what happens. We'll cross-post the Vince piece. I think I might change the price on the Vince piece because Vince doesn't really sell for that much anymore. And this is a very boring pair of pants. So I might just promote it and then also change the price. The Craftsman's piece I will cross-post along with the tie. And then we're going to get into the stuff that needs Karen. All of these Hawaiian shirts, these vintage Hawaiian shirts, all of them need Karen. I feel like maybe it was just that the season wasn't right when I originally listed them, because I listed them in the winter. So now that it's warmer, I'm hoping they'll sell. I have started to sell some of the other vintage Hawaiian pieces, so I think that that's it. Same with this LL Bean polo. It's short sleeve, so I think that just needs to be cross-posted. I'll cross-post the cup, and these items that I've modeled, just cross-posting them. This Eagle piece is probably like the last Eagle piece that I have from that Air Force retiree sale. I just shipped out a vintage piece today from Etsy. So it's just gotta wait for the right buyer. And so I'll just make sure it's cross-posted and move on. The Show Me Your Moo needs to be cross-posted. And all 3 of these, this Land's End polo, this Campus, this vintage Patrick boxy fit, and this Yoko girl, pretty much everything else, yeah. Everything else just needs Karen really bad. This is picking up from the last Fix It Friday where I got like really sick and I just could not complete it. So hopefully I'll be able to today. So let's go downstairs and pull some stuff and start making Karen earn her keep. All right, so as you can tell, it is a completely different outfit, a completely different day. Same bob though, so that's at least a little bit of consistency. My life got exciting in a very bad way. So we're just continuing this at another time. But I'm going to grab all the things that I showed that needed Karen's attention and assistance with. So I have my handy dandy actual notebook because there's a lot here. And again, we're gonna do them a few at a time because I like to do everything in batch work. It keeps things interesting for me as someone who has ADHD, and it's more likely that I will stay on task. In addition to filming it, because you guys help keep me accountable all of the time. I've already Tetrised everything so that way I could easily access a few items. Stated that you don't like watching me struggle. And you know what? I don't like struggling either, so I have done enough of that recently. So I guess let's pull some stuff. We're gonna start here. Let's see, 556. 556. Okay, 556. We got Hawaiian. 550 is next, which is right next door here. And I go do 550. So that is the Land's End polo. That's great. And then we have, probably help if that was closer to my face. All right, so we have 487. 487. 4. Okay, this is a Pendleton vintage piece, which I think I can make really cute on the mannequin, and then 476, which is up here. Come on, close back up, thank you. You know, my tippy toes. And try to find this one. Oh, okay, so this is the Costes jacket that Carolyn Ernie gave me. I'm just gonna leave that open because why not? And then the other two are gonna be way down here, where I'm gonna just go into gremlin mode real quick, where you can't really see me. And it is 239 and 48. 39 and 48. All right, let's go. Well, okay. So I'm gonna steam everything now, and then we'll go upstairs to Karen and see if I can make these cuter to sell them. All right, so the first one up on Karen is the Pendleton piece. And so I have Kermit, my handy helper here, and we're just gonna cinch the waist in, since this is a loose, relaxed fit piece, and for some odd reason that helps. And we'll take some new photos and then get her up on all of the platforms, because that seems to be what works. I'm also going to move you guys down a little bit, because while this is great, if I'm just like talking to you like this, I don't know why I'm doing finger guns. You can't really see what I'm doing, so I'm going to lower you a bit. There we go. Now you guys can see better. I look really cute in this outfit. Also, so these are a pair of vintage 80s Express shorts, and one of the things that I've never liked about high-waisted shorts is that I got my navel pierced when I was 15, and everything that is a modern high-rise seems to like sit at my belly button, and it like irritates my piercing. But these are like actual high-waisted, like my waist is here, and it actually sits, like my belly button is here, and like it sits above my belly button. I love these. But they're from like the late 80s, early 90s, and I love them. I'm so excited to be able to wear crops and have like a cute high-waisted pair of shorts, and they're in the light wash. Very on trend, and I tried them on. I was originally going to sell them, and of course I tried them on, and so now they're mine because I made that mistake. But I'm really happy to have a really cool pair of jean shorts for the summer. So that is not this. Let me take a picture now. And this thrift trip will be in hopefully soon video. But there's this one. Also, this is like sheer. So I think this would be really cute, like if you wanted to have a beach cover up, or like we're on a boat, because you know, the wind and whatever. I think this would be really cute for that, but that's me personally. So now we're gonna do the jacket. I know we are no longer in jacket season, but it is still cold in some places, or still breezy, because you know, we are still technically in spring. I say technically like it didn't just become spring like a month ago, but I mean, it is 80 degrees in Virginia today, so not here. But it is still cold somewhere else. I actually recently just sold a leather jacket on Etsy, so people are still buying sweaters and jackets. Same thing with the last piece. I'm just going to cinch in the waist a little bit. Although this is a size small, so I don't really have to do it that much. I hope you guys can hear me. I'm trying to talk loud. I realize sometimes when I'm editing I have to adjust the volume because I'm talking away from you instead of to you, and that's because I am working, and it is hard to remember to talk towards you instead of just do my stream of consciousness, which, you know, maybe one day I will get a lavalier mic, but those are expensive, so that is not in my current future. So we're gonna do this. Perfect. Kermit, you're such a good assistant. Can I just take this off like this? Oh, I can! Less is more. All right, now we have this Lands End piece with this beautiful Perry the Platypus teal color. That's all I think about now whenever I see teal. I think of Perry the Platypus, and then I think of Melinda from Tailored in Teal because it's her favorite color. Which I guess is good company for each other. I don't know. Melinda, I hope you're not insulted by me saying that. Here we go. Nice little polo there. We're gonna do our cinchy cinch. Lovely. What is that? That is some stuff I need to sweater shave. I will do that after I take photos when I go put this back in the bag. Why does that make it look? There we go. Like a linebacker there for a hot minute. Oh, this does not look cute like this. Hold on. I think it's because this is a boxy fit polo. Me actually making her have a cinched waist was not making this look cute. So, alright, that fixed it a little bit. There we go. You gotta adjust. It's not just Kermit that's gotta put in some work. We have to like do some extra stuff sometimes. There is that piece. I'm honestly surprised that this hasn't sold yet. As someone who likes boxy fit polos and who would totally keep this for themselves if it were a medium, I'm surprised that this has not sold. Especially, it's like it's vintage, it's made in the USA, it's got the stripes, the horizontal stripes. There we go. Alright, where's Kermit? There we are. And is this not how this looks like on a person? No. But I wouldn't have to cinch the waist in if this was a larger size mannequin, because it would fit the mannequin. But I only have the size 6 mannequin, so we're just working with what I have. Go. That's quite the large. All right. Speaking of large, these beautiful Hawaiian shirts are also women's size large. And they're so pretty. You know, it'd be great. It'd be amazing if, you know, Emma Chamberlain or Meredith Duxbury could like decide that Hawaiian print shirts are in, and then I would sell out of all of these. That would be awesome. Is that going to happen? Absolutely not. But you know what? A girl can hope. You don't know who any of those people are. Congratulations for not being on TikTok too much. Or at all, to be honest. Alright, so this is not pinning appropriately. I cannot get this to do what I want it to do. Hold on. So that just looks weird. Alright, hold on. I need to pull from a different section of the shirt. If it's not sitting properly when you try to do this, normally that just means the fabric is not sitting right. Or I have pulled this in the wrong space. So I'm trying to give this a waist, and the waist on the mannequin is right here. But as I'm pulling it in the waist, it is causing this flare on the hips, so it doesn't look like it's sitting properly. So what that means is that I need to do a loose pin and then adjust using the mannequins itself, because this has a fabric cover, so it is a little bit sticky and will let you kind of like set things in place. There we go. That is what I needed. That looks much better. Beautiful. So I'm going to have the same problem with this piece because they're made by the exact same company and they're their exact same size. This is gorgeous. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. All right, so we have some loose threads. There we go. Very nice. All right. Again, we're just gonna do a slow pull it from the bottom, not where the actual waist is. And then we're gonna use the mannequin fabric to try to get this to sit appropriately, just by like basically fondling Karen is what I'm doing here. Just trying to get it to lay smoothly and somewhat being successful. Okay, that looks like it'll work. I have another little dangly here. Cut that off. I have a bunch of little danglies actually. There we go. Okay, I'll do this one. Beautiful. So what I'm gonna do now is take all these, fold them back up really nice, lint roll them just to make sure before I put them back in their baggies, and then put them where they belong, and then I will readjust the boxes so I can pull some more items. I'm going to put everything away now because if I don't, I do have ADHD and I sing to myself all the time, don't put it down, put it away. I go, don't put it down, put it away. And I will literally sing that to myself until I've completed my task, because that is what I've found that works to, one, not get distracted, and two, actually do the thing. Otherwise, it'll just sit in a container on my floor and I'll not put it away for like a week. So, helpful tip if you also have ADD or ADHD. It's just, unless you have demand avoidance, if you have demand avoidance, asking yourself a question like, where does this go? Does it want to go in its home? Maybe we should help put it in its home. Like, so instead of a demand avoidance, like don't put it down, put it away, like ask where it goes. Ask it like, does it need help finding its home? Sometimes that helps. I know it sounds a little juvenile, but these are just the tips that I have learned myself. So I'm gonna do things now and stop talking about that. Okay, I'll be right back. Round two, and a little bit of an update. I actually sold 19 items in total from Fix It Friday so far, including while I was putting stuff away, I sold this Swiss dot top from W5, which is actually the brand I'm wearing now in tops. It is not a good resale brand. It's typically sold at like Marshall's and like the big box buyout stores like Kohl's and stuff. But personally, I like wearing it when it's in the natural fabrics. So I buy it when I find it for myself in a style that I like, obviously. But I'm really happy that I thought that because it was new with tags, it would sell better, and then it didn't. So I probably will only pick up W5 if it's like really trendy, or if it is something for myself. All right, so I'm gonna pull the rest of the items that I need to put on Karen. Again, I've jinged everything to be where I can just immediately pull it. I actually already pulled one item, and it is this casual corner piece. I have had a lot of really great luck selling this vintage brand. This is, if you are new here, Casual Corner is a 90s and Y2K brand only. It stopped being made in 2005. So when you find it, it is all vintage. Well, I guess if it was made in 2004, 2005, it's not technically vintage, but you get the general idea. So this is new with tags, and I listed it thinking that if I just took a picture of it on the hanger and it's new with tags and it's one of those knit tops that I love to wear and love to sell. But apparently no, it does need Karen. So I pulled this one already. And then we have 513, which is down here. Oh yes, all right, so 513. So this is something that has a little tie with it, and it's one of those vintage pieces. Hopefully this one, it looks like it. I've had really great luck when I take photographs with Karen with these vintage pieces from that big vintage buyout. If I use the matching tie scarf, not only to tie it around the neck, but also to tie it around the waist and use the waist tie one as the first picture. I've had actually really good luck selling them that way because that is, I guess, more modern style friendly, and people don't have the imagination that they could use the tie beyond just around the neck. You could also use it as a hair tie, you could use it as a belt, you could use it to tie it around the waist if you're wearing a skirt. So that's great. Definitely gonna have success with that one. All right, so we have the 206 already. All right, so now I need to do 178 and 157. So 178, probably one of these. No, I don't know what this is. I lied. 77, 178. Ah, this is that Mark Campus sweater. Cool. I don't know why that hasn't sold. It's a good brand, and it's a good brand as in like it's an expensive brand if you buy it new, and it also is good material, so I'm not really quite sure why it hasn't sold. I'm guessing it just doesn't look cute. I don't know. And then 150 something. What is it? 157. Oh, here we go. Oopsie. It's the Yoko Girl piece. Oh no. Just yeeted that out of there. And I accidentally yeeted this out. So I do have these cedar rings and cedar balls in every single one of these boxes because I do sell a lot of wool, especially vintage wool. So I always keep these in there. And also the moths that eat wool don't just eat wool, they will also eat any natural fibers. So if there's not wool, they will eat silk. And if there's not silk, then they will eat cotton. And then actually linen is antimicrobial and antifungal. And so linen's actually normally pretty safe, but they will eat silk and cotton if you did not know that. So I'm gonna go put this back in there. Again, you don't have to do that if you're not somebody who sells clothes. It doesn't really matter. And if you're not someone who sells a lot of wool, it also doesn't matter. So 66 and 95. 66, we have the yellow, and I'm guessing 95 is the other Hawaiian shirt. Yep, there it is. Sweet. All right, so I'm going to steam all these and we'll go put Karen to work. Hey friends, we're back and we have the beautiful casual corner piece. Again, it's just a nice basic. I'll probably also change some of the keywords in there for like dark academia and goth because these are good basics for both of those, or emo. And so that'll be great. But first, photo. And boop. Easy. Got Kermit. Just gonna put Kermit there because that makes it easier and I don't keep having to look for him. I'm actually just going to put this here because if I put it on my chair is going to cover it in fluff. And it's black and I don't want to have to lip roll it again. This is the Yoko Girl piece. This is new without tags. I picked this up in a estate sale for less than $1 and I just thought it was really cute. I think because I picked it up before like cottagecore was a thing, that is part of the problem. That one, it's not really a well-known brand and it's a really cute like boho peasant top. So I think if I put cottagecore in the title in addition to taking a picture where it doesn't look awful, that will probably help immensely. I like put log and look in the title because that's also what this is. It's a very loose flowing type of piece. Oh my god, there's so much extra fabric too. There we go. Oh, look at that. You guys can't see it. Hold on, let me take a photo and then I'll pop it up over here and you guys will see just how much more amazing this looks versus the other photo. And then you'll just be like, why? Why didn't you do that to begin with? I don't know, because I was lazy, maybe. We're gonna go with that. We're gonna go with I was lazy. So this is the Marco Polo piece. I had to cut away because my battery is dying, so I'm just gonna like, it's gonna look super quick that I'm gonna go through these, but it's pretty much all the same. I'm going to put the two Hawaiian shirts here, the new photos, because they look beautiful. And the only one I'm gonna show, again, me actually styling, is gonna be the personal piece because that's the only one I'm actually gonna do anything extra with. So let me take this photo real quick and then we'll switch to personal and then we'll wrap up this video. Go. and do this real quick and I'll get personal up. Okay, so my neighbor decided that they needed to vacuum their car while I'm trying to film this, so this is just a little bit of a voiceover, but I'm going to take the bow part and I'm going to wrap it around the waist of this item so that way it cinches in and it looks really cute. That would be great if you wanted to wear the shirt over a skirt instead of underneath the skirt, like tucked in. Or if you're wearing a pair of leggings with it, it looks super cute. Like if you're wearing like the spandex faux leather leggings, it looks really hot with that. So that's kind of what's going on. Okay, and then now I'm going to do the bow up here. So that way, you know, I mean, this is predominantly, I'm guessing the original purpose of this was to do this part. So I'm just gonna do this real quick. That does not look cute. Here, let me double bow that and maybe that'll work better. Because that single bow looks very sad. That does not look better. All right, well, that's good enough. Here we go. Boop. Everyone, thank you so much for watching. I hope you were able to get some work done and maybe change some of your own listings in order to get them sold. I really appreciate you all watching these videos, and again, thank you for helping keep me accountable in them. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Until then, bye! Bye. Hero, hero. Hero, hero. I wanna be a hero, hero. Oh, the hero.